Hey there, gang. Welcome back to Papa's Model Workshop. I'm Papa, and this is my workshop. So it's the day after. It's Sunday morning, November 10th, and yesterday was the 9th of November, and that was the Long Island Auto Replica Society Model Show in Freeport, New York. I always have trouble saying that name. It's such a long name. But anyway, great time at the show yesterday. I came back with a whole bunch of goodies and a bunch of model kits and so forth, but really a great day. I was there, well, just about the entire day. And if you're really into this hobby and you haven't attended a model show in your area, I really suggest trying it. You don't have to enter a build if you don't want to. Just go to the show. There's lots of vendors and lots of really great stuff to pick up. You can get some great bargains, and it's a lot of fun. So check it out one day. So I'll tell you, my stash from yesterday, I'll show you. I got this AMT 55 Chevy pickup truck. Pretty cool. All right. And I got this, excuse me, I got this 67 GTX. I've actually wanted this one for a while, and I saw it there and I grabbed it. So 67 GTX, here we go. Good stuff. So, and I also got this 48 Lincoln. Now this is a Lindbergh kit. I don't think I've ever assembled a Lindbergh kit. So I'm kind of curious how this goes together. Obviously, you can still see the packaging has not been opened, so I haven't looked at the instructions or the parts or anything like that. I'll get to that eventually. But yeah, this is, you know, I kind of like to look for offbeat things, stuff that you're not going to always find in the hobby shop when I go to these shows. So I've got, those are three, and then I got a couple of NASCAR finds, and well, I know you can find this in the hobby store, but it was there and it was calling my name and I had to get it. So and also one other one. Okay, again, yeah, I know you can probably find this in the hobby shop, but again, these NASCAR builds, you know, these are pretty cool, and it was there. I was there, so I grabbed it. So this one I have never seen in the model store or hobby stores. This is a monogram Mercedes. Now these are the cars that I really am gravitated to when I'm at a show. Not necessarily a Mercedes, but you know, old time builds that, you know, aren't very common. I thought this was just really very cool, so I got this. And sorry, I keep hitting the camera. And I got this. This is a Heller kit. I've never built one of these before either. So I'm anxious to take a look inside on this one. I'm not going to open all this up on camera right now. I'm just showing you what I was able to score. And yeah, pretty good score from yesterday. And Karen was with me yesterday, and she was a really good sport about me getting all of this stuff. So, and I also picked up some little trinkety things, some wheels and so forth, and see, cool stuff to add on. I got these little decal scissors, okay, for cutting out the decals and so forth, so I won't have to use my X-Acto knife. And the guy threw this in, and I'm not sure what that is, but I'll take a look at it and I'll figure it out. So, and I got some more wheel inserts and so forth. Okay, got a bunch of them right there. And I've got a thing about center consoles. So I got a couple of center consoles as well. Okay. And I don't really have a specific need for these. I'll throw them in my parts bin. But I think they were $2 a piece I paid. So for $2, you know, and this one comes with a shifter and everything. So for $2, you know, what the heck. But yep, this is my score from yesterday. So I think I did pretty well. So let's go back to the Mustang that we've been working on for Linda. Let me get this out of the way, and we'll talk about that for a second, because we had a major boo-boo alert. Okay. Just had to move that stuff out of the way. We had a major boo-boo alert with Lindas Mustang. So here we go. And if you saw the original paint job on this, I used Tamiya bright red. It was a lacquer LP50. All right. And it came out really very well. In fact, I think I even showed it on camera. It came out great. And then I went and I applied 2K clear and put it in the dehydrator. And when I pulled the car body out of the dehydrator, at first glance, it looked wonderful. It was a nice, brilliant shine. I was very happy with the finish. And then upon noticing up close, it looked like somebody had thrown sand in the cup, because all up here, well, not just up here, but really everywhere, the side and up here, everywhere, it looked like it had little divots in it, like somebody put sand in the cup or something. And I could not figure it out. I tried sanding it, and it was just so much of that. I made the decision to just start over on this. So since I was starting over, I made a change, and I switched off from the bright red, and I went to metallic red. Okay, LP46 by Tamiya, and that's a lacquer, of course, you can see. And I made that switch because after I painted it that bright red color, Linda sent me a picture of that car from way back in the late 70s, and the red color was a little bit darker than what I had with the bright red. So I switched to this, and it's a little bit darker than the bright red that I originally started with. So I took advantage of the fact that I could change that red. And this looks like it came out pretty well. Now, I have not applied the 2K clear to this yet, so I will be doing that, and hopefully that will come out better than the first time. And then I was discussing the bottom of the chassis, and I was a little bit frustrated that the exhaust system and the drive shaft and so forth were all molded into the bottom, and I had to tape it off. And well, I did that, and I applied the aluminum. Here we go. All right. So the aluminum has been applied to those areas, and painted the shocks yellow. I usually will go with a yellow color on the shocks, and I think this came out pretty well, actually. It's just a very labor-intensive thing to go through this when it's molded into the chassis, because you can't do it independently. In other words, you have to tape everything off, and then you have to cut it, and then after you do all of that, you have to do it a second time, because you have to tape off. You know, I did the black first, so this area in here was all taped off, and then you have to reverse the process. You have to tape off the black and then leave this exposed so you can paint this the aluminum color that I chose. And again, I used the all-clad, and it came out rather well. So that's where we are on the Mustang. I will probably do the 2K later on this afternoon, and we'll try to get that up on the channel for next week. So I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of people I met at the show yesterday. Met two guys there. One gentleman, his name is Paul. Paul lives in Port Jeff Station. Really nice guy. He wound up winning. You know what? I'm sorry. I don't know what category he won in, but he did win a trophy for one of his builds. So congratulations to Paul. And like I said, real nice guy. Looking forward to getting to know him better. He doesn't live too far away from me. So, you know, we might get together at the workbench one day. Who knows? And then another gentleman by the name of John from Smithtown. John, again, really nice guy. He's just getting started out in the hobby, and you know, looking forward to getting to know him better. And one of the things that John was asking me about was these display test cards. Now, I sent John, if you happen to see this video, I know I sent you a picture of this, but this is it right here in the video, and you can see, you know, you can write your notes down at the bottom, what type of paint, your mixture, and so forth, and what kind of airbrush you use, needle size, the whole bit. So these things, you know, I find them to be very helpful. Yeah, you can use the spoons. Spoons work out well, but this is nice because it gives you the white, the black. Hold on, I'm just reaching back here and getting it. Okay, this is how it appears before you paint it, okay? And you get a whole bunch of them, all right? Yeah, you get a whole bunch. I forget how many came with this, but you get quite a lot. But that's how it comes, with a white primer, gray primer, and black at the top, okay? And you can just go right across the top, and you can see what kind of finish the color will produce against the given primer. And of course, as I mentioned, you have your notes at the bottom. So, John, that's if you happen to catch this, that's the display color cards. So this is just going to be a short video. I just wanted to basically check in and give you an update on the Mustang, let you know about the show yesterday. I actually had, if you remembered watching the build of the Cuda, the 1970 Cuda. It's still packed up. I can't show it to you, but the Cuda, actually, I was walking around the show for a while, and I didn't go back and look at my entries. And when I eventually got back there a couple of hours later, I found a little card next to the Cuda, and they wanted me to bring the Cuda up to be photographed. So I was rather pumped about that. That was pretty cool. So I didn't win any awards, but you know, the fact that there was that kind of interest and they wanted to photograph my my Cuda, that really gave me a charge. So anyway, so have a happy Sunday. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I hope a lot of you have the day off, long weekend, and I'm going to get started on the 2K clear for Lindas Mustang, and hopefully that will come out well. All right, so I appreciate you tuning in, and give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you can check in on my Facebook page at Papa's Model Workshop on Facebook, and I have an email address if you want to leave me a comment by email, and that's Papa's Model Workshop at gmail.com. Okay, so that'll do it for today. Have a great Sunday, guys. Thanks.